Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, it's quiet. All three dogs and the bird is taking a nap. Let's see how long it'll last. No, I was just really aggravated because I put some lunch in to make. I'm going to have roasted vegetables, which consist of carrots, turnips, and Brussels sprouts. And I normally put olive oil on them and salt and pepper, but I am out of olive oil, so I put sesame oil on them. I don't know how well it'll taste or not on roasted vegetables, but we're going to try it. And then I'm going to throw a piece of salmon in the oven here in a few minutes, but the rest vegetables got to roast for like an hour in the oven. So that's what's good for lunch today, y'all. And so I got really pissed off. I got the food in cooking, and I thought I'm going to go make another video because I'm trying to get the videos I wanted to all caught up today so I can get them uploaded to YouTube. So I went to make another video, and I've been using the computer instead of my cell phone because it's so hard to hold the cell phone without having a tripod or anything. So if y'all know of any good like cell phone tripods, I have a Droid Turbo 2. Let me know brand of tripods that is good for cell phones. So in this video I am going to talk about my cardiology appointment. Now, with the cardiology appointment, I was a little bit worried about it, only because since I've been 17, so almost 20 years ago, I started having chest pains. I've been getting chest pains since I was like 17. So, of course, when I was a teenager, they thought, no, you're just saying that you're having chest pains, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, finally, just because they said that there was nothing wrong when I was a teenager, I went years with having chest pains, sometimes like pretty severe chest pains, and I never went to the emergency room or anything because I felt, well, if I go to the emergency room and there's nothing wrong, they're going to just think I'm stupid, blah, blah, blah. Well, probably 3 years ago, I was having really bad chest pains and had shortness of breath with it and stuff, and it really scared me, so I went to the emergency room. Well, I actually went to a quick care instead of the emergency room, because I try not to go to the emergency room unless it's an absolute emergency. So, obviously, if you're having a heart attack, that is an absolute emergency, but I just went to quick care anyway. And they done an EKG and everything looked fine. Well, they ended up diagnosing and saying that I had, I'm probably going to say it wrong, costochondritis, I believe is how you say it. And it's like inflammation of the muscles in the chest wall or something, and they get inflamed, and it mimics like the symptoms of a heart attack and stuff. So I was kind of worried about that when I went to the cardiologist, because I was like, well, what if they find, something else? I don't want any more health problems than I already have. But the cardiology appointment was not what I expected. Like, I expected them to do an EKG, maybe x-rays, something. They didn't do any of that. I had an EKG back in March. No. Had an EKG back in February. No, that was even longer than that. It was December, because at the beginning of December I had carpal tunnel surgery on this hand. And I had, part of the pre-testing is chest x-ray, EKG, blood work, blah, blah, blah. So they used that EKG since it was kind of close. Sorry, I got stuff popping up on the computer. So I went to the cardiology appointment. Nurse asked me a few questions. Doctor came in, asked me a few questions, listened to my heart, listened to my lungs, didn't do an EKG, anything, just said, no, I'll send clearance to your doctor. Everything looks fine. Come and see me in a year after you have your surgery. Okay. So, I mean, that was easy enough. It was nothing. Now, I've had a lot of other people tell me that they have to do EKGs and stuff. Like I said, all doctors do things differently, so I can't guarantee that you're going to go to your appointment and not have an EKG or some other kind of testing. This is my experience. This is how my appointments went. So, it was pretty easy, I mean, all the appointments have been, pretty easy, but cardiology, it was nothing. So, this is a little bit shorter video because there wasn't really much to talk about with the cardiology. Everything was fine. So, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I will probably get an email better than if you leave a message on YouTube. I will still try to read the YouTube messages and get back to you. And if you haven't watched my other videos, my name is Daniel. This is just a story about my journey. We all learn from each other. I think you should watch other people's channels and see their life journeys, what they've went through, how surgery went for them. Because even if we just take away a little bit of information from each other, we're all a community, and I believe that it's important to learn from each other. So, with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. I will leave my email at the very end of this video. So, hope y'all have an awesome day. See y'all later.